This isn't about you. But of course it is. This is why maybe, again, it's my trauma speaking. My mom refused to grow up and be a mother. She wanted to do what she wanted to do, and that meant abandoning me so many times. She came first over my entire life till I left when I was 16. My mom put herself first. Always. Other people in my family, I don't want to mention names, put themselves first over their children. People that I know. When you put yourself over your children, like a lot of these single moms, young single moms do, you are not worthy of the title. You don't get it. You don't get my respect, and you shouldn't get respect of anybody else. Thing that obviously triggers me is because I remember those moments when I was a kid where there'd be ragers at my house, and it was chaos for a child, especially if there's nobody who's sober, if there's an accident, if one of the kids gets hurt. So it's
and this price,
that cup size might be a little bit like, you sure?
Even doesn't have.
But what a prick, because if maybe he could be the one that stops you from being a total douchebag, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Hello. We have little walkie-talkies on our watches. Let's do that. Hey, you there? Hello.
Hold on, I'm making supper for the kids.
They can starve. I have a question.
You can wait.
Can you just answer it, or like what? You can't take. What are you doing? What are you making?
Westy wants macaroni and cheese. I really want taco meat.
And so you can't answer a question? You've already answered like 2 questions at this point.
What is the question, Josh?
What? I'm saying, I was arguing with some girl in TikTok had a thing that says, if you work out to look better, that's fatphobia. And I was like, piss off into the wind, douche. She can't wear that. That bra size is way too big for her. I'm sending a couple people there to find out actually who has special needs there. Oh, because of that. You didn't want to meet your daughter, but you slept with them the first night? I mean, right? Not affect her future because she probably likely won't need to apply for jobs or be in the social scene dating and all that kind of stuff. You know, right? The same ramifications aren't the same for Abigail as it would be for someone who is non-verbal, who is just, who is not autistic. Looks like Kamala Harris's pajamas. About her past. Things that she has told people that I'm like, aghast, right? And they're like, not super surprising, but like sexual things, okay? That like, I shouldn't know that I know. So, Christian Horizons is a like, they have all these houses all over Ontario for people like Abigail, okay? For people who have low functioning living skills, right? They can't dress themselves, they can't shower, they can't feed themselves, they can't take, to a degree, and it exists on a spectrum, but the people that I took care of for that year that I worked there were people just like Abigail. I remember one specific guy.
But this is for anybody that
15 pounds. She's 100 pounds. What are you going to do, Eugenia Cooney? You're not going to... Smelled like coffee, that's for... Bird! Because it's stupid. It was dumb because we got lost in downtown Detroit. Don't ever get lost as white people downtown Detroit, okay? White boys.
as anyone, really.
As anyone, don't. And these guys pull up in this giant Tahoe or this big giant black, I don't know what it was, Escalade or something, roll down their window and look at us and they say, "What are you listening to?" We roll up our window and the highway was right at the next exit. We hopped on the highway and took off. We were like, I don't even know. And I don't even know. That was scary because we don't know anything because we're from Canada, man. We don't have that kind of... Oh my God. Just be real. Okay? She does things most girls don't.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Hi. Really? Chill.
Share some special news. A lot of you guys can...
Special news, thank you.
Right here.
Hi, special news.
Addition to our family.
Because she let you in Pandora's box the first night, bruh.
So, Tommy and Kane are actually leaving today. They're going back. They spend the second half of their winter break at their mom's house. They're leaving.
So, like, totally going skating, like... And we haven't been skating for like 2 years and 3 years and stuff. Last time someone else died, but we're gonna get in the van, I'm gonna go there, but God, I ate so much sugar and I took my Adderall and stuff like that, but I still can't, I feel like I'm just like a little bit, I feel like I'm just moving a little bit too slow.
Jeez, Jess fam. Again, not gonna say the thing I was thinking, but you know what I'm thinking. I couldn't film anymore in the ER, but they confirmed I had a miscarriage. This. Now, People don't actually realize any of this because they don't really want to. Probably they don't understand how the sausage is made. But if this is supposedly after the moment she comes back and this is heartbreaking things that do happen to people, why would you set up a camera? Why is there a camera set up before you do anything else? And how awkward was it to set up a camera then hug? I need to point this out because although I do believe her, I do believe that they also, and I hesitate to say this because with this type of stuff,
I think the biggest thing about
he's not going to say what he loves about it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only one reason to stay with someone this dumb for that long. I'm not going to say it to you. You know what I'm saying.
Imagine getting a shoulder rub.
He's staring at her boobs. Probably smells like your vagina.
Like I said, this like physical things, or was it?
Yes. It's not your brains. It's not your humor. Absolutely none of those things exist in your realm. It's literally your looks. And even that's like, eh.
Those things like, wow, this is just like a perfect connection, or what?
She's wearing lingerie. She's 13. She's wearing lingerie. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear the heat from the women. Y'all pointed out their boobs! You're a misogynist! Can't wait. I'm very excited. So from a teenage boy who's grown up in the world of social media, and you know, like let's say, okay, so Tristan turns 14. He goes into grade 9. Mm-hmm. You're in high school, and there's a grade 9 girl that has an Instagram like this. What's the word? What reputation does she gain at school because of that? And do you know a girl that has an Instagram like this? He doesn't resolve anything. James is the beta. My opinion is really dangerous to body positivity, to moms who have struggled with this, who've gone through this already, and is exploiting it. Okay? What she says here, and I know it's probably said in grief, but she should probably take it down, is what I'm saying.
I just can't help it at this point. Like, I'm really mad at myself. Here's why, because I think like when the baby was in my tummy, I was just in a place where I was like talking really negatively about my body, and I'm so mad because I got to a point where
Never mind the fact that Bits of Brie, okay, is a beautiful mom who has had 3 babies and is gorgeous, okay? Let's be real. I can't tell someone how to feel about their body. I get that. I understand how body looks, you know, how people see their bodies and everything else. And maybe she's been receiving comments about it, but she's absolutely fine. But the danger of that is that she knows she's fine, okay? And that everybody watching this who doesn't look like her after having 3 babies inadvertently feels so crappy about themselves because they never got to, they are not like this at all. Or, I mean, I can't talk. Like, okay, like if you don't listen to, and like, there's quarantine for Elving, and like, there's there, and there's like snow in a pool that's fake. It's soap like totes. My Adderall is just, it's there. It's. I just took it. Like, you didn't want to meet your daughter, but you slept with them the first night. I mean, right?
And I dry off. I wanted to conduct training while the
maybe you should conduct yourself to a gym, start running. I'm not sure is that regulation? This one is not bent over properly. Aaron's got the right, see that? This one too, they even got that little curve. This one's like, She can't. Sex work could be, and it has been an acceptable form of making money lately, specifically here in Canada. It's been regulated, it's been decriminalized, and you can do it. And it's, if you want to do it and you're young, and go for it. This is where I'll start getting a little bit upset. If you do that line of work, and I've said this about Shannon Rose, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, then okay. But I think it's selfish for you to then bring in children into that. Foster children with disabilities. Roughly 1/3 of children in foster care have disabilities. Okay, I'm not even going to read this because it's not going to go to foster care. It's stupid. Okay, and also if you think about this for a second, Abigail is a famous child with autism. If she ever got removed from that house, you know that because of her status, is the only probably good thing that would ever come from this, because of her status of who she is, she'd be very well taken care of in the public sphere. I promise you that. So your actions could lead to Abby being physically harmed. So she's telling me that what I'm doing here is going to lead to Abby's physical harm. Mentally abused and molested. Oh my God. That's where you landed here. You are sick, Tara Funson. And you're disgusting. Never comment on my vlog ever again. You're gross for saying something like that. In the place like where I worked, at Christian Horizons, where they go as adults and they have professionals take care of them, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because those people had amazing lives. Like, I can't imagine the amount of activities those guys did. I was jealous. I got to take them sometimes, and they had great lives. Parents came maybe once or twice a week, enjoyed dinner with them, and had a great life. Yeah, we did this lady. I don't know who her name is. She's flexed nicely, very tall, very thick. Very good. I'm good about makeup and everything, and I'm kind of glad that you don't do it every day, but maybe just put some clothes on, too. Like, meet halfway with me. And people are like, Josh, you're never happy. Either they wear too much makeup and they have too much filler, or they don't wear enough and you hate them. Yeah. I know this sounds bad, because I was a large dude at one point, but I don't know why you need to take pictures to see if you have food. I'm sure they have food. I would love to know that. If any of you know of like a very prominent autism therapy person or whatever, or some professional in that field, and that studies it for a living, please let me know. I would love to interview them about this case. This is a crazy, crazy thing.
You did this.
With her fake eyelashes, her fake boobs, her fake face, her fake tan, and everything. Consent. Abby is nonverbal. She cannot consent. IDD and autism, she has the capacity of, I think some people argue, between 18-month-old and a 2-year-old. It's weird to me. Hannah looks, in some ways, she could be 20, and then if you look at her in a different angle, she's 78. It's an enigma. It's really, really weird. Lazy. I don't think anybody who lives their life active as they say that they are, and you cannot be severely obese if you live a super active
life. Can I share your moment yesterday when you had the pump on one side and a can of White Claw?
So classy. You're drinking while pumping your breast milk is so awesome. Why don't you just, I don't know. Ew.
The classic mama.
These people are so classic. I hope all moms act like this. I guess it takes a different type of person. Oh, great. Sunkissed used gum on the sidewalk is here. And Brittany Morrow, bunch of great ones. Who is this? I love this drawing circle thing. Now, I have asked Aaron who this person is, because I was like, are those real? And Aaron said, they are real. They've been reduced. And I was like, okay, next. I'm not pausing. So, okay, let's take a look quick here. We know that these are real. That's great. But she's got those, not going to say it. This lady, boobs everywhere. There's boobs everywhere. Okay. All right. Who cannot consent nor will ever be able to consent. She cannot talk. She has a cognitive ability of some people place her between the age of 18 months and 6 years old. Oh, thank God it's over. The forehead ratio in this picture. So on any social media platform, people like me, people like Maya, people like everybody will draw the attention of the people that are kind of like-minded, right?